Okay, so this is asking would SLD onto PRK. So I'm going to highlight this just to make sure. I can tell that this is a dilation just by looking at it. So the yellow one is the image, the green one is the pre-image. All right, so they go like that. Direct or indirect, let's look and see here. So whoops, let's not write it and highlight it. SLD. So if I go S and then L and then D in that order, PRK needs to do the same thing. And it does. Okay, you can color the points in if you want, like I did on the last example, or you can kind of look at it like that. All right, I highlighted it already to do that piece. So I'm going to say it's direct because the points are in the same order. All right, points are in the same order. So then how does it get from the yellow triangle to the green triangle? Well, first of all, it gets smaller, which means there should be some kind of fraction involved. All right. So if I zoom in here and look, and if you watched earlier, I did a dilation, I picked out a couple of points. It doesn't matter what you pick. Let's pick K and D this time. All right. So K is -1, -2, and D is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now remember, it starts here and it moves to there. All right, now let's say you're not sure. Well, let's figure it out. It'd be -3 times something, let's call it x, equals -1. And then just solve for x. Now this is going to give you 0.333 repeating. All right, I don't want that. And if you've never done this in the calculator before, if you hit the math button, the first option that pops up is FRAC with an arrow before it. If you hit that, it will turn this decimal into a fraction as long as it can actually happen. All right, and what it'll do is it'll spit out 1/3. So that's your scale factor right there. All right, you can avoid that by putting this -1 over -3 into a fraction. All right, and see what happens there. Whoops. All right, so that's the scale factor. So this is a dilation of 1/3. All right, dilation of 1/3. And if I want to write the notation, it looks like that. All right, be careful with the dilations. They're a little bit trickier to figure out. You just got to be careful with what you're multiplying by. As a side note, if you said a dilation division by 3, it's not really right, but I think you're probably going to get credit for it. So if you have to say division, go ahead and do that.